how are you feeling about the game and how are you feeling going to the All-Star game?
I feel really good about the game. We got the win. It seemed that we had, I think, 40 or 41 assists as a team. That's awesome. And I'm super excited for the All-Star game for sure. I'm super blessed. Honestly, super excited. I just can't wait to go.
It's that 30 burger tonight, but you're just taking a look at the box score. You had one turnover. You can't be too excited about the 30 bomb, or?
Yeah, I'm just trying to be more efficient, trying to work on my passing and decision making. So I'm not trying to really have turnovers, but I had one, and just learn from mistakes when I watch film.
What's your mindset attacking the basket? In this game, you had a couple moments where you really just went for it and tried to catch a body, quite honestly. And what's your mindset when you go up against bigger players and know you can still get to the rim?
Just being aggressive. I feel like my athleticism is going to carry me forward a little bit. It's got to keep being a force in the paint, because I feel like if I go up strong, I'm either going to get fouled or I'm going to finish. That's just my mindset like that.
Nearly 55% from the field, 56% from three. What do you think was the key to just generating all those open looks?
I got to give credit to my teammates. They're the ones that got to the paint, made the good passes, and I feel like we had a lot of good ball movement. That's just the rhythm of the game. I was in rhythm, made some open shots, and my teammates just kept finding me. Yeah.
There was a point in the, I believe, third quarter where your team was kind of down by 7, but you're able to completely respond and go on a run to end that quarter and then take over this game. What was the messaging from the coaching staff, and what do you guys need to adjust to kind of pull that off?
That just shows that we're resilient right there. Our message was just keep attacking the paint, because we got a lot of good people that can get to the basket and finish and create for others. So I feel like that was our main thing right there: play with pace and get to the basket.
When you hit the second free throw to get to 30 and there's the timeout, all the guys kind of mobbed you. Was that anything other than just congratulating you to get to 30, or was there something else behind it?
They just happy that I made my free throws today. I was missing before that, and that's what my teammates do. We're all connected, and we all care for each other. So when they see me make my free throws, they were happy for me, and I really appreciate that.
So in the regular season here, you guys have gotten a lot more connected. Is that behind the scenes? What's that like? Just getting.
We're getting way more games together. So we're just building chemistry each game. I feel like we're really, really connected right now. We're going to keep the momentum going for the next games.
Okay, cool. You guys led, ended up going behind, and then you pull out the comeback. What does this do for you guys as a group to kind of go through a battle like that, but emerge on the other side?
Yeah, I think it just gives us a sense of urgency. I think we got to play with that, and I think we've been playing with that. But then obviously to go down and then to come back and fight back and have a double-digit lead is something that you can't work on. You can't work on in practice, so you have to experience it. And I think it helps us tremendously just because it helps us lock back into a zone. But it forces us to stay in the moment. Whatever's going wrong, that's in the past, and you just got to focus on what's ahead of you and not worry about the future, what could happen. Just got to worry about what you can do in the moment.
You finished with 21 points tonight, so how do you believe you played tonight, and how do you believe that you can maintain that in the future in the season?
Yeah, I thought I played well. I think it's just about playing my game and not trying to do too much and taking what the defense gives you, taking what your teammates give you. And, I think you just got to keep building on it, keep working on it, keep getting in the gym, keep getting better. But I think defensively, the biggest thing for me, that's what I've been trying to work on. I think these last 2 weeks I felt the most confident I've ever felt defensively. So I think it's just keep working on that. Scoring that I'm not too worried about that, just because I feel like I've shown I can do that, but now it's just about doing other things, little things that impact the game, whether it's rebounding, whether it's getting steals, whether it's playing defense on good players. So I just got to keep building and keep improving.
Is that confidence coming from just more reps, or just the success you guys are finding? Where do you feel like that's building, or what have you been personally working on to help on the defense?
Yeah, I think it's all confidence, because in the end I feel like I have the intangibles to be a good defender, but then it's just you got to believe that yourself and then go out there and get the reps and keep practicing and keep getting better at that. So having the reps down here, playing 30 minutes is something that's a blessing, but you just got to take care of the opportunity and take that opportunity and arise to it. So I feel like I've been doing that.
Nearly 55% from the field, 56% from three. What was helping you guys generate all those open looks tonight?
Yeah, playing with the pass. I think you look at it, we had 41 assists and 12 turnovers, I think?
Yes.
So if you look at that, we're moving the ball, playing together, sharing the rock. I think it's just the culmination of the teamwork and just the presence that we've had with each other, and I think it's just showing. But we got to keep getting better and keep improving, and then keep working on it, because you got a tough stretch of game, whether it's Memphis, whether it's Detroit, Indy. You got 3 games on the road, and that's going to be a true test. And I think we'll be ready. So it's been exciting. It's been good. 41 assists. That's a large number, and I think it showed on the scoreboard today that we're moving that rock and everyone's involved, everyone's scoring.
Is this the best you've seen Mobo as a distributor in a game?
Not even. I think that's just what he does. He's playing his game. He's not trying to do too much, and he's just moving the rock. He's just such a presence, whether it's on defense, whether it's on offense, just understanding the game. And You know, that's who he is. So it's not surprising to me because I've been seeing it since the summer. I've been seeing it since summer league. So it's stuff like that. When you see that, you're like, okay, that's the guy I know. And then you just got to keep at it, stay on his butt, keep doing it. So.
The coach talked about like his inner monster needing to come out when it comes to Millwall. Have you seen, like you talked about confidence for yourself, but him as a communicator, both on the court and off the court, just kind of building in terms of that play?
No, I think he's one of our leaders, and you can tell he's being vocal. He's, like Coach said, he's trying to be that monster. He doesn't like when I say that, but that's what he's doing, and that's what he's been doing since he's been down here. It's the same thing for him, getting those game reps and just believing in yourself, having that confidence in yourself, and he's growing as a player and he's growing as a teammate as well. So it's been awesome to watch.
You guys are up early. They make the run and take the lead in the third quarter. What was kind of the change that spurred you guys to get back on top of that close now?
I think over the course of 48, it's hard to sustain like the discipline that gets you leads, right? Like it's human nature, but that's where our like competitive character has to take it up a notch, right? Like that's where we got to really dig in and fight for it. And I thought in the second quarter we tried to fight for it. Human nature kind of set in, and the passes and the spacing that we had in the first quarter, it was kind of lacking in the second. And they won their run, right? Good team. They got really good shooters. They can really, touch the paint. But I think our challenge is, can we sustain that over the course of the game?
When your team has above 40 assists, does that make for a fun film session for you?
Yeah, absolutely. And 12 turnovers, right? Obviously, that's been the Achilles heel for us. We took care of the ball, and we really shared it, right? Proud of our guys.
Yeah, 55% from the field, 56% from three. What do you think was the key to just generating so many open looks for you guys today?
Just trusting the pass, right? Like we know we have guys that can go score, right? That's no secret. I think, but the magic is in trusting everyone on the court so that the ball moves, our bodies move, so we can generate the best shots. And I think when we do that, you see those high percentages.
Speaking of the pass, like in this game, Mobo having 9 assists, we talked about it before about just him playing instinctively. But instead of doing it with scoring the ball, he kind of did it by moving it and playing from the offense. What did you see from him in this game?
He's just aggressive, right? I encourage him, when you get it off the glass, go, right? But when you do go, understand, like, there's likely going to be a crowd. But I love his ability to go get it and run. He does a really good job of finding kind of open cutters and shooters, so that's the part of his game that comes instinctively, and he's only going to grow in that area.
30 burger for AJ. Named to the up next game today. What can you speak about his game tonight?
Man, he just his teammates found him, right? Like, I can't speak enough for our guys' connection and them trusting the pass. Like, that's hard to do, especially when you have such high turnover with assignments and two ways. Like, it's hard to generate that level of connection. So one, I'm proud of our guys for finding him, and then secondly, he puts in a ton of work, man. Like the guy works. So when the ball goes in, it's no secret to me.
You're going to be on the road for a couple games here now. What's the messaging to the guys coming off this big win and then going away from this place?
Trust, right? Trust. It's easy to start to feel good and then get away from what's pretty much handing us our success, right? So for the most part, like if we just trust defensively, communicate at a high level, and trust the pass offensively, we'll be fine.